Hey guys, we're back again.
Not a problem.
Which is not a problem for Asher, apparently. Let's go look around this place a little more. I don't feel like we went into this room at all last time. Is that someone?
Good day, stranger.
Don't know who you are and don't much care. Keep walking. We're not here to chat with foreigners. Is this the guy that was outside of the mill? He's trying to take the grain from the other guy. Eloth narrows his eyes. Careful. Looks like they're cut from the same cloth as those rowdies who attacked me. He wrinkles his nose. Smells like it, too. Right, I saw you outside of the mill. What was that all about? Well, someone fancies themselves a meddler, eh? What's that about? It's about Trumbull thinking he's king of the town on account of he's got the mill to his name. The dwarf jowls quiver with rage. It's about him barely giving us anything for the wheat we bring him and then cutting our purses when we need to buy grain. It's about farmers going hungry while some bastard gets rich off their crops. That's what it's fucking about. Now shove off. Well, what are you doing in here then? Maybe you should go out and do something about it? What's it look like? Drink until I forget how much I want to put a pitchfork through Trumbull's face. Well, he says you've been threatening his family. I mean, do you really need grain that bad, man? Oh, I bet he has. All nobility, that Trumbull. 2 big, strong kids, purest soul in all of Gilded Vale, the dwarf sneers. Cowards sending out messengers to handle his business? Well, you can go and tell him we haven't had a solid meal in days on account of him, and we can't afford a good drink on account of him, but we won't be bullied by some foreigner on account of him. Look, how about I just buy you guys all around then if you can't afford to get drunk? Then we can kind of talk about this. Swainer considers it briefly. He looks to the others. Fair enough. You bring us something to wet our throats, and might be I'll feel up to trading words. Alright.
Hello.
Hello, Pasca. I need to buy a round for the fine fellows over there. Fine fellows? You're having me on. Any more fighting and I'll have to ban Swainer from the inn entirely. Until then, it's 6 copper pieces for the lot. Oh, that's it? Yeah, we can do that. Right then. Here, 3 drinks for 3 fools. Just take care with them. They're a hot-tempered bunch. 3 beers added to my inventory. Man, we leveled again. This game is throwing levels at us.
Well met, friend.
You again? What do you want now? I've bought drinks, friend. Ha, so you have. By the flame, I never thought I'd be so happy for a mug of the Black Hound's shit beer. Gods, that's good. All right, you've got my attention. What is it you've got to say that's worth a round of drinks? There's no sense in threatening the miller. You have him up against a wall. Maybe you could ask some of the other villagers for help. Swainer eyes you for a few long moments, drinking deep from his mug. Then he sighs. You're right. Things go on like they are, we're just going to end up hanging from that tree out there. He looks to his comrades. Tell Trumbull we'll leave him be. Don't know what we'll do now with the crops failing. Haven't got another trade to speak of. Think Pasca needs a hand around the inn? I don't know if she'd take you. She doesn't seem to like you very much, but you can ask her. Is that an Orlan? Some people, mostly just villagers it looks like. Oh, I don't want to take stuff from the inn. Oh, another one of these. We'll just back away. I've decided I'm going to read these just after recording and come back and look for some of the ones that sounded interesting and just read through them. Just because it takes forever to go through every single person that we find this way, and none of it seems to be very story crucial. Let's go upstairs. Grab a drink, friend. Not much else of worth in this town. Says the woman from Thane. Hey, we said we wouldn't mention Thane. Okay. Man, another one. Huh.
I'll have it in no time.
Is this stealing? Rapier, padded armor. Duelist's hat. Yet again, does nothing. Do we need this stuff? I guess we'll take it for now. A book. Whoa! About the Deerwood. I'll read that later. What's that say? Crammed behind the books is a drawing that shows Eothas and Lord Radric in a compromising position. Eothas is one of the gods, I guess, of this game. Did we go in here? I don't think so. Oh, that looks like stealing, yeah. Those things belong to him. Oh. His hound stares intently at the covered window, head cocked as if waiting to hear a particular sound. It looks up when you approach it and whines with a low note, tail wagging slightly. Oh, pet the dog. The dog's tail thumps happily against the floorboards. This place was called the Black Hound Inn, right? That's cool. Bones are covered in tiny bite marks. Is this outside? Ah. Yes, apparently this is outside. Another villager. Well, we should probably go tell the guy up in the mill that the guys aren't going to be bothering him anymore. Here's that tree. Is that lovely fellow we met on the way in? Let's see where the mill is. Not that way. What? Ah, there it is. I love that fast mode. That's such a fun thing. There we go. What was his name? Trumbull.
Good day to you.
You're back. Have you had any luck with Swainer? I have. I spoke with him. And what did he say? I've convinced him to leave you and your family in peace. Why, that's... Really? That's great news. I wasn't sure you'd get through to him. They're out of their minds with drink half the time. That was actually how I got through to him. I owe you a great debt. Here. He pulls a coin purse from his hip and pushes it towards you. Today's earnings, to show my appreciation. And you can be sure I'll let everyone know what you've done for me. Yeah, no problem. 20 copper. Now we stand a chance of getting through the year. All thanks to you. Safe travels, friend. Yeah, I'm not going to steal his stuff. Let's get back out. Okay. Oh, and we also leveled up earlier that I forgot about. 7 points left. I want stealth. How much stealth? I don't really think we need much more of this. I'm not really using stealth either, though, is the thing. Take another point of that. Ooh, do we want one of these aiming ones? Wait a minute, didn't I take this last time? Did my level up not go through last time? I thought I took that. Let's see. Done. Apparently, we forgot. Let's see. Lore and mechanics. Now I thought I took... Which one was the paralyzing one? This one. I did. I took this one and that one. I must have just missed the level up confirm button or something last time. That might mean I didn't actually... Our conversation with the dwarf in the back might not have actually saved either. And we don't need to go back up there. Alright, let's go back to the inn and make sure we actually talked to... What was the guy's name? Pasco was the girl at the front of the bar. Oh, what was that dwarf's name? Yeah, we'll find out. It must not have saved, because I created that barbarian last time too. I'm gonna do that again and edit that out.
Greetings.
Okay, there we go. We, just essentially remade, I think with pretty much the same stats. I couldn't remember what I named her, so I just made up a new name, but whatever. I'm sure we're never going to call her by her name. Okay, so let's talk to her again and then make sure... Right, I must have skipped through that when I was asking her about the drinks and such. Let's go back and talk to... What was his name? Tenfrith, that's his name. Yes, it's you, my savior. Good to be back. Do not think I will let this go unrewarded. I have decided that you have earned the right to learn one of my most closely guarded secrets, my dearest recipe. After this, you will eat nothing else, and we gain the savory pie. Very good. Do we need a rest or anything, I wonder? Oh, is she leveling up to 3 already? She obviously wants more athletics. Mechanics, that's a weird one. Greater Frenzy. +5 accuracy. While in Frenzy or all the time? Modifies Carnage. I don't think I have Carnage. I have Frenzy. +2 Constitution. Huh. Full attack versus deflection. I'm going to take a damage one. That must have just been her level 2 level up. Let's see. Let's put her... Well, yeah, that's probably fine, actually. Okay, so we have a couple of things to do, it sounds like. Little side quests. We gotta go find that midwife down at Anslog's Compass. We gotta go find this guy's shipment, too. We also... Someone in Gilded Vale will know what to do. Yes, for my... the hearing of whispers and things like that. Get some rest while I wait for permanent accommodations. That may be the best thing to put an end to this illness as well. But we don't actually... Oops. We don't actually need rest yet. So maybe we should go see if we can't do one of these little side quests. Ooh, person. Villager. Magran's Fork. Was that where either of the places were? I don't think so. Let's try it. 4 hours, not bad. Ooh, already there's some wolves going on. I don't know much about what she can do. I guess just those two things I selected. Let's just all attack. Easy, easy.
Not a problem.
I wonder how many areas like this there are in this game. I haven't really even considered how long this game was, but it's probably pretty long, seeing as it's based on like Baldur's Gate and those kind of old school RPGs, and they were quite long if you wanted them to be. Whoa! That's probably good for her. You. What are you using right now? Two-handed pike, 17 to 25, slow. Fine greatsword, 19 to 28, plus 4. Holy crap! No, that. Equip. That was what I wanted. Do we need the pike anymore? We certainly don't really need these rapiers. Ooh, that was a thing I was going to do as well. Have to remember that. Put the armor in. Put the cap in. And the wolf pelts. Gotta go back to the woods and use the grappling hook on that one place where we couldn't get. As descriptive as that is. Ooh, what are you? Forest troll. Ah, here we go. Rage. Get in there. Actually, all of you get in there. See what you can do. 2 per encounter. First level wizard spells, second level wizard spells. What do the 4 and the 2 mean? 4, I only have 3 in here. Ooh, magic missiles. Let's try that. Ooh, nice. Is he dying? He's injured. Can she use this on him?
Yeah.
That did nothing. There we go.
Just say the word.
Hide of a troll is formed of what appears to be several layers of thin vines, plants, and mulch, forming a thick, nearly impenetrable skin. Well, one day we're going to learn what all this stuff is for. Fulvano's amulet. Is this... Whoa, those are valuable. Take those. Chewed letter. This piece of parchment is torn and flecked with blood and troll spittle. What little of it remains reads, "Worried he may have come to harm. Once I reach Defiance Bay, I will hire guards to take me back west in safety and see if we cannot find Fulvano. At present, I regret my eagerness to be away from Gilded Vale. It is very dark. And then you got eaten by a troll. Plus 15% healing, plus 5 reflex. Nice. Who wants that? 15% healing received. Sounds like probably you. Since you will probably be taking the most damage. Here's a little thing. So some guy named Fulvano wandered away. This guy came to find him. And then got killed. It's a rough life. Oh, it keeps going. There's the edge of the map. This place is big. Oh, we missed that. Well, I saw it, but I didn't realize it was something particular. We'll get back around to there in a minute. Let's follow this road up here for now. Let's kind of cut the swaths across the map here. Yeah. Ooh, here's a couple things. Boars, ugh, okay. You rage again.
Just say the word.
Whoa, there's lots of them. Okay. You get in there, and then roar. You just attack. You back up. You... Now we only have 3. So these must be per rest abilities, then. Fan of Flames, Dazzling Lights. I want to try this Necrotic Glance thing. Let's get it on him. And you mark the one that Vashta's attacking. Oh, that had a bit of a casting time. It's moved. Okay. Let's make sure she doesn't die. One down. Did his spell even work? Barely injured. Injured. Okay, I guess it kind of worked. Let's use one of these per encounter abilities. You just attack. That was pretty good. What happened? Oh, she went down. Okay. Oh, I don't get to see her health when she's raging. That's not good. You use another one of those on probably this guy, because he's the least hurt. You just finish that. Or don't. Ah, the lion's down now too. That's no good. I want that paralyzed. One dead. We are out of spells though, so we're just gonna have to attack. You give me a magic missile. Almost dead? Almost dead. We should be okay. Ooh man, Aloth is getting killed though. Jesus Christ. These are per rest. I don't like using a lot of these, but just kill it.
Curses.
There he goes. Dude, attack faster, come on. That was rough. None of them are really missing a lot of health, though, from the looks of it.
Ready when you are.
So we should be okay. 4 hides. Like wolf hides, I'm guessing.
Not a problem.
Though, I don't want them, so... Food gives us max endurance increase for a while. We should remember that when we're exploring around. Ah, we're back to this. So what is this then? Your reflection warps and twists in the live gleaming Adra. Okay. It's big, that's for sure. Ugh! Another ghost. Am I the only one seeing these? Does everyone see those? I wonder. Carve our way across the land here a bit. Where are we? finish this part. Sign. West to Gilded Vale, south to Anslog's Compass, east to Black Meadow. Okay, so those are the 2 places we need to go. Wait a minute. A statue of Magran, goddess of war and flame. Dozens of names have been scratched into the stone at her feet. Supplicants seeking her blessing. Whoa. Hello? Ah! Oh, hello there. Begging your pardon, but you gave me good fright. I thought I heard something rustling through the bush. Suppose that was just you. Silly of me. Don't suppose you happen to need some supplies? I thought I'd make my way back over to Madmer Bridge, but I'm starting to think I'd be better off heading back to town and getting a few more folks together. Better safe than sorry, right? Say, did you hear something? Do you have supplies? Whoa! Wolves. Seems like frenzy is a bad idea, but let's use it anyway. Get in there. You get these per encounter, so you use one of those right now. You get in there. Hold off on marking it for now. If there's only one, I'm not super worried about it. What are you doing? Attack.
Huh?
Oh, Vashta. Oh, he's okay. He's just falling down, apparently. Was there just the one?
Right.
Just say the word.
By every star in the sky, thank you. I've never seen those beasts so bold before. There's only one, dude. Strange times we're in. Here, take these. I'm headed back to Gilded Vale for certain, and you can make better use of them. 3 potion of minor endurance. Nice. Plus 57.5 endurance. Oh, that's because I have survival skill, yeah. So is this timed or is this instant? Either way, I want one of those. Oh, no, not all 3, though. There we go. Oh. Jeez, this game is... there we go. Let's give her some food, too. Let's give Aloth some food. That's good for her, actually. Ah, good I gave her that. That's not necessarily good for her, but plus 5 max endurance is always good.
Not a problem.
So, I guess Vashta doesn't really have a health bar. Once his endurance is back, he's just back to good. Let's do the top first. Ah, there's the more wolves.
Ready when you are.
Really? Mrs. Wolf? Ugh. Give me one of those.
Yeah.
Whoa. Who did I just command? Oh, you. No. You attack. Ugh. Ouch. Where's Vashta? There you are. Roar.
Yeah.
Yep, you keep moving. Ooh. Aloth is gonna be in trouble. That was a level 2 spell. Give me... I feel like we should kind of focus, but these guys are surrounding him. Give me a magic missile on him. Ooh. Dude, you're okay. Take this thing out. Nice. Did you roar? You are roaring right now. Perfect. Keep attacking. Give me another one of these. Alright. He should be okay. Hit this one. Whoa, or maybe he's not okay. Neither is she. I need her not to go down first, so... They're all near death, except for this one. I guess let's just finish off whichever one we can. Oh, there he goes. One down. She's okay again. Yeah, she's fine. No reason to mark that one. Just let Vashta finish that one.
You better run!
Come on. There we go.
You better run! You're mine!
One's down. She's down. Jesus.
Just say the word.
All of those in the stash, yeah. They're both at about half health. We need to be careful. She's still got tons, luckily. He does not have very much. Oh, plant. I don't even know why I collect these. I have no idea what they do. Oh, also, I was told, let's see. Yeah, okay. Because this sounds useless, and that is what I want. What is that? It will cost 100 copper to learn this, instead of either Wizard's Double or Fan of Flames. Yeah, well, let's learn that, I guess. Now he's got 4 level 1s, which is good. A couple of level 2s, yeah. Cool. We need to be careful. Is there a quick save button? Ah, yes, apparently there is. A house. Should we go barging into this random person's home? What the? I saw something. Yep. Will-o-wisp. Okay. Everyone get in there for now. Oh, it's pretty hurt. Shouldn't be too hard. What the?
Death to our enemy!
It's hurting Vashta good, that's for sure. Is there another one that I can't see? No, I think we're okay. Ooh, a little
Not a problem.
hidden compartment. Hatchet is useless. That stuff's useless. Give me the lockpicks. Okay, let's go inside. Doesn't seem to be much. Oh, I was holding caps lock, not tab. Minus 80 fatigue. Interesting. More random fruits and vegetables. Camping supplies, that's nice. And a free rope and grappling hook. We've got most of this place explored from the looks of it. Which is good. Because, whoa, oh. There, that one. Get that one. What? Was that her? She looks like a wizard. She's holding a book. Wizard battle.
Hi.
Oh, she's a wizard for sure. You're a wizard, Ludrana? Where's she? You. Hit him really hard. It's so much damage. Let's see. I want another one of those on her. She's attacking Aloth. You need to stop her. Oh, no need for that. He's down. She is about to use, I think, Ghost Blades, which might hurt. Ooh, that hurt for sure. Aloth is screwed.
Ready when you are.
What am I doing right now? It says I'm casting, but I don't see who I'm casting. I need you to hit her really hard. Oh, Jesus. Nice. She going down? Yeah, she's close. You hit her, you hit her. Yeah, everyone just hit her. There she goes.
Just say the word.
You okay there, buddy? He doesn't even get his full vitality or his full endurance back because he doesn't have enough health. We gotta head back. Helms that still do nothing. Money. Ludrana's orders. It seems I have no choice but to provide you with instruction. Radric's forces are spread thin, and the road through the wilds to the south of Gilded Vale lies unguarded. Given these favorable circumstances, I'm sure that even you can manage to handle a peasant or two. The archers tell me that Kolsk's men made south after their escape. If you should happen to retrieve one of their number, I may be convinced to forgive you previous mistakes. For the last time, you are to keep clear of Defiance Bay. Know that if you cannot be trusted to acquire a useful specimen with even a modicum of discretion, I have no qualms whatsoever about using what materials I have at my disposal instead. Oh. Huh. Interesting. She has some weird orders. Ooh, this might be good for you. That looks useless. I've got a better greatsword. I don't know anyone that uses shields. What is she wearing? Give her one of the mail armors. Give this to Aloth. So... Oh, it's got spells already in it. And it's got his spells already in it. I don't get it. Except this one is bonus, I guess. Chill Fog. Whatever, his grimoire is fine. Wand, two-handed. It's the same, it looks like. Oh, Crush and Slash or Pierce and Crush. Neither are enchanted. You can put up to 12 enchantments on things, apparently. That's crazy. She's wearing hide armor. Oh. Does she... I guess light armor is probably good for her if she wants to be in and out of battle. Yeah. Keep her in hide armor for now. What is this book? I don't need that. I have 2 of these for some reason. Don't need that anymore. Rice. What is the point of food? Ugh, it's gonna drive me crazy until I get it. Sure, you hang on to that. Don't need the wand. Give me that. Wait. Oh, lockpicks only go in stacks of 5. Okay. Actually, he should be holding these. He's our lockpicker. Don't need that either. Okay, Aloth is screwed. So we should probably camp. We're almost done with this place. I say we finish it and head back. In fact, that was the end of that side. We'll just keep Aloth in the back, away from doing anything. We can keep him alive. Come on, walk faster. Yeah. Actually, it looks like we pretty much are done with this place. So if I leave and go back to town now, stuff doesn't come back here, does it? Let's get up to the top of the map. Let's go back to Gilded Vale. We're probably going to be tired by this point anyway, so we might as well nap. And it told us to get some rest in the inn, so that is what we will do. Just Aloth is tired. Well, that's okay. Why is his name still showing up? Is he important? Let's get back to the inn. Heal up Aloth. And me and whatever her name is. Barbarian woman. Hello, Pasca.
How do you do?
I'd like a room. Last for 2 rest plus 2 resolve, or last for 2 rest plus 1 perception plus 1 mechanics. Let's take the resolve one. Oh. Nice fire. Uh-oh. Your sleep is restless and fevered, assaulted by hisses and whispers, blanketed with a suffocating anxiety. You open your eyes to awaken and find yourself in front of Gilded Vale's gallows tree, the creaking of its ropes growing louder in your mind until the sound is deafening. Hanging from the tree is an old dwarf woman whose face is shriveled inward like moldering fruit. Her head hangs limply to one side. As you look at her, she looms larger and larger in your mind until she is mere inches from your face. Suddenly her head snaps up and her eyes open, they are empty, and behind them is a vast nothingness that makes your stomach drop. Her mouth slowly parts, and with a gust of rancid air she speaks a word. Watcher. You jolt awake, the foul smell of the dwarf woman's breath still permeating your nostrils. Sweat runs down your face in thick droplets and your skin is soaked from head to toe. You remember the woman. You remember seeing her decaying face when you spoke with the magistrate. He called her an animancer. Though it fills you with a new, queasy apprehension, you feel a strange compulsion to see this woman once more, if only to confirm she is truly dead. That doesn't sound good. Oh, there's our bonus. Cool. And Aloth is back to full health. Let's go check out that tree. That's kind of like a... sketchy thing to be... Oh, whoops, we went the wrong way. Suddenly, I mean, we're not only seeing these random ghosts, we're also dreaming about dead dwarf women. What? The squat, distended body of an elderly dwarf woman dangles from a thin, crooked bough that sags at the tug of her noose. The bloated purple flesh of her neck, worn away in patches like moth-eaten linen, bulges over the rope that suspends her, and her lifeless head lolls forward, rigidly from one side to the other when the breeze shifts. You perceive a faint glow around her that casts no light on its surroundings, but there is a tepid warmth to it, and you feel somehow that you could reach out and touch it, not with your hands, but with some aspect of yourself that has no worldly dimension. Okay. You take a deep breath, clearing your mind, focusing on your objective. As you exhale, you feel yourself spreading out toward the hanging woman, perceiving all that lies between you and her with new, unfamiliar awareness. Once you've expanded enough to reach her, there is a sudden jolt to your mind, a ringing, electric surge of images and words and sounds. Involuntarily, you shut your eyes and feel yourself being pulled down to some deeper consciousness in a space occupied only by you and the hanging woman. And when you open them again, she is staring at you with eyes clouded in a milky fog, her body still swaying in a wind you no longer feel from a tree that stands planted in a misty void. The woman gives you a slow nod of her head, the rope creaking as she does so, and she smiles at you. Holy shit.
Have you come here for me, dear? Or have you gotten lost? Ah, it is both, I think. Yes?
A Russian dwarf. How are you able to speak to me?
Is that what we're doing? Perhaps it just seems that way. Perhaps it is the easiest way for your mind to make sense of it. I think it is a very good choice.
So this is I'm imagining this then? Where it's not actually happening?
No, I think not. A pity that. It would be simpler. A mercy even. To not have to wander anymore, no? Alas, we are here, you and I. Wherever here may be.
Very well. I need to understand something that has happened to me. She nods, a look of pity on her face, as though consoling a child.
The world looks a little different than it used to, is that it? Feels like you're noticing things for the first time that have always been there. You have seen past the shroud. It only takes an instant. Your soul remembers, yes? Remembers how it sees when it leaves the body, like being reminded of a dream you had forgotten. You are a watcher now, and a watcher you will stay.
What is that exactly?
What indeed? Long hours have many animancers spent studying such things. Not I, though. Not I. I'll tell you what I know, though, since fair is fair. And here we are, visiting, you and I, and it reminds me of better times. Souls pass on. Some say through Audra stones, which are the blood veins of the world. They leave the world for a time and are reborn into it, sometimes more than they were before, but usually less and seldom the same. For all souls there is a time where they do not live, yet have not passed on, and those souls roam the world, same as you or I, either leaving or lost. But no one sees them because they have forgotten how.
Except for me, I'm guessing.
A watcher sees, though.
Yeah.
Knows what to look for. And sometimes they know a person just by looking at them. Know where they've been in ages past when their bodies were other bodies. See memories even their owner can't recall. A wonder to behold when all goes well. A wonder!
What do you mean when all goes well?
Oh, nothing to be afraid of, I'm sure. It's just much to take in for some. Sometimes there's trouble sleeping or other difficulties.
She smiles at you reassuringly, fanning out a tuft of long whiskers that sprouts from one of her cheeks.
You should see old Meerwald. He could tell you much more than I. A watcher just like you. Helped many in his day. Took up in an old keep no one would claim. Not far, not far. Kadnua, beyond the Black Meadow. He will welcome the company.
I'm going that way anyway, that sounds fine. I think I survived a bee-awake earlier. Do you know why that would be?
Did you now, dear? My, that would be something, wouldn't it? Could be luck, could certainly be. A storm can be a careless thing. Or maybe it got its hands around your soul but couldn't pick it up. A soul can be heavy if it stayed in one piece through its time. Strong souls, we call them in the trade. Cold, I mean. Called them. Those days are all behind me now.
So, sometimes they don't stay in one piece through time?
Oh, yes. Entropy. Rimagan's work. We know little of why or how. We lose pieces of ourselves when we die and pick up pieces of others when we are born again, but less than what we lost. We tried to stop it with the animantic sciences, but with little success. No. A very small few resist Rimergan's influence and stay together through some force of defiance, at least for a time. But they all succumb eventually, I think.
Okay, I'll go find that other watcher whose name I've already forgotten.
Goodbye, my dear. It was lovely visiting.
Caldara closes her eyes and her head slumps forward over the noose, and your surroundings seem to bleed into your vision from some unknown place of waiting. Asher was granted Crucible of the Soul. What the hell does that mean? Is that like a skill?
Say the word.
That is a skill. The Watcher unravels the vital essence of his or her enemies, gaining endurance in the process. Oh, it heals me. Nice.
Not a problem.
17 and a half.
Ready when you are.
What? The smell of pipe smoke, at once earthy and sweet, winds its way into your nostrils. Your eyes trace the smoke to its origin, where you find a broad man with straw-colored hair leaning against a mossy rock wall, his pipe held to his lips with one meaty hand. He looks you directly in the eye, but the look is not aggressive. He regards you with a peculiar smirk.
17 and a half. Well, could be 18, depending on how you count the dwarf woman.
What?
The people hanging from the tree. 18 of them. Well, last I counted, anyway.
Is that what you people do for fun around here?
Name's Adair. Though to the people around here, might as well be 19. Don't think I'd put you much higher than 22, 23 tops. You look like the sort that likes to get involved.
What did you mean about the dwarf?
The dwarf woman. You were trying to figure out whether to count her as a full person. I think you oughta.
What? What makes you think I was interested in the dwarf woman?
I was smoking over here, saw you staring at her. Twice I refilled my pipe. You never so much as blinked. Your mouth was so slack I took you for a Radric at first.
So, who are you and why do you care? You'll have to forgive my curiosity. Round here we prefer to turn a blind eye to our dead. Alright, well, do you know what a watcher is?
Careful, friend. Best not use that word round here. Could be any number of Radric bootlickers within earshot. Ciphers, animancers, watchers. Same thing in the eyes of folks around here, Radric especially. They come through these parts all the time with their cures, preying on the desperate. None of them are who they claim to be.
Alof looks at you curiously but says nothing.
Of course, seeing you with that funny look, I'd be halfway inclined to believe you were having some kind of communion with that dwarf. Either case, maybe I'm not 19 after all. No offense.
Why do you think you're going to be hanged?
The town's had it in for me for a long time now. Only fellow who ever stuck up for me, well, he's number 18 up there. My headman on the farm. Used to be my captain during the war.
Why did they hang him? Got involved. Radric sent men down here the other day. Said they had it on good authority someone in town was working with Kolsk, plotting Radric's overthrow. Said if he didn't come forward right then and there, they'd hang every last one of us. No one was coming forward, so Swithin, that's my headman, he steps up and says it's him. They took him at his word. He sighs and shakes his head, his eyes fixed on the tree. Bound to happen sooner or later, if not for plotting against Radric, then for protecting me. What do they have against you?
Pick the wrong god. That's what it comes down to. Used to be a lot of Aethys worshippers in Gilded Vale. That mess of rocks over there, that was a temple to him, to give you some idea.
This? Huh.
Then one day, somebody named Widewind shows up on Deerwood's doorstep. Says he's the living flesh of Aethys. Got an army with him. Suddenly, Aethys isn't so popular in these parts. My brother Woden and me, neither of us believed it. No way was that Aethys. He enlisted, and then I did too. But, he didn't make it back. After the war, people took to punishing Aethys worshippers, accusing them of treason. Got real ugly, especially after the legacy started. Folks needed someone to blame. I was safe because I fought, but then this rumor starts that my brother, that he was on the wrong side. And I wasn't so safe anymore. Until my headman stepped in and said they'd have to hang him to get to me. Seems that's no longer a concern. Of course, the townies don't do the hanging these days, but when Raedric's men come, they got no problem doing the pointing.
You can see why I was eager to leave. So why are you sticking around then if you're next to be hanged? Drinking mostly. Point of fact, I'm on my way out. Just haven't figured where I'm going yet. Not a whole lot of places out there that don't think Widewind's legacy started with Widewind. And who is Kolsk? I've heard his name a couple times. Someone who got tired of all the hangings. He's on the run now. Probably will be till they catch him. Well, you could come with us, I guess, if you want. We're going south, apparently. Someplace called Cad Noir. There's an old watcher there who might be able to help me.
I even remember hearing something about that years ago. He tamed that place. People would seek him out for all kinds of things. Troubles of the soul, questions for the departed. Of course, that was back when you didn't have to say watcher with a hush on your breath. A man such as that, there'd be things I'd want to ask him. Don't know why I never thought of it before. Not sure how I feel about setting out with a stranger, and a strange one at that. But, truth be told, you might be the only one in town who wouldn't feel some relief seeing me swing from that tree.
Probably true. There's a fine reason if I ever heard one.
Alright then. Guess I'll do some sightseeing. Long as you're not the one picking the sights.
Yes, I think we're done with this tree for now. Let's go. Okay, we got 5 now. 5 party members. I want him in the front, probably. He looks like he's got a shield and stuff. Where? Oh, he's got a level 2. Yeah, he's a fighter. Cool. That is not what I pictured him looking like. Let's take his athletics up a couple. Let's take his survival up a couple. So he's like Kalisha then. He has that shield bash kind of thing that knocks people over. Plus 3.5 endurance per second for 90... Oh, per 3 seconds for 90 seconds. Huh. Sounds like it might be useful. He's got another level. Let's take one of each. Plus 2 enemies engage, minus 5 deflection. Oh, so he's very much a tank. Friendly aura, plus 10 deflection, self, minus 10 accuracy. 2 meters. Ugh. I don't know how many people are going to be that close to him. Let's take this. Let him engage a few more people. Keep him off us. Cool.
Ready when you are.
We'll set out next time, I think. That's enough for today. Thanks for coming again, guys, and we'll see you next week.